Hi, so I'm going to put on a basic Pilates style workout. Just keep it really simple. Start off with a few standing exercises that those of you who've done my classes before will hopefully know and recognize and be able to do again on this YouTube channel. So just think about where we're starting in Pilates. So plant those feet firmly into the floor. You want your alignment between your ankles, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, top of the head. Think of that piece of string right from the top of the head up towards the sky, standing in good posture. Okay, so start standing tall. Think rib cage down, belly button into the spine. No elevated rib cage, that will arch your back, so close that rib cage up. Pull and draw in on those tummy muscles so you feel a drawing in on the waist as well. Okay, take your hands forward, opposite about the belly button, and we're going to start with a good breath in. Really take in oxygen through the lungs. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, draw that belly button into the spine. Breathe out, draw in, and breathe in. Open the lungs and breathe out, draw in. And again, breath in. And breathe out, draw in. Belly button into the spine. Breathe in, open the chest, rib cage. Breathe out, draw back in. 2 more times. Breathe in. Shoulders down, breathe out, draw in on the waist, draw in on the tummy. 1 more, breathe in. And breathe out. Stay here, straight into your toy soldier. So pull those shoulders down, sit them right into their joints. Opposite arm in the toy soldier. Good. If you can see yourself in the telescreen or in your camera screen, just check that those shoulder lines are down. You're not arching your back. You're keeping those tummy muscles pulled in for the toy soldier. Good. Take it a little quicker and really stretch that spine. Hold your body still. Pull in on the tummy. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, and 1. Bring the arms back into shoulder lines. So hands in line with your shoulders. Using the shoulder blades, squeeze between the shoulder blades and release. I'm going to stand sideways so you can see. Squeeze the shoulder blades and release. So squeezing back on those shoulder blades. Squeeze back and release. And squeeze and release. And again, squeeze between the shoulder blades and release. And 1 more time, squeeze and release. And bring the arms back down. Good. Okay, so let's take the arms out to the side. Reach in both directions. Okay, pull the chest and the rib cage down. Reach and stretch in both directions. Little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay there, open and stretch. Keep stretching, keep stretching, keep stretching. Good. And roll it down. So roll down. Release the tension in the neck and the head. Stretch the back of the legs. Now take a breath. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull belly button into the spine. And roll it back up, all the way up, and pull the shoulders back. Take a breath in. Breathe out, top of the head, roll through the spine. Stay right on top of the ankles, knees, hip. Roll down through the spine. Head is heavy, shoulders relaxed. Take a breath in. And breathe out. Draw the belly button into the spine. Roll back up through the spine. And come back up to standing. 1 more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Remember to draw the belly button into the spine. Roll it down. All the way down and stretch. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out. Draw the belly button back into the spine. And roll it back up. All the way up. Good. Okay, getting a little warmer. All right. Take the feet a little further apart and let's take it into the waist. So from here, you're going to take a stretch down the leg, reach down, don't know what that was, reach down to the middle of the knee. Good, take a breath. As you breathe out, see if you can go a little further. Breathe in. As you breathe out, a little further again. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Take this other arm up and increase that stretch on the waist. Hold it there and stretch, and then draw up into the arm and bring it back. Take a waist stretch the other way to about the top of the knee, and then from there breathe and breathe out. Make sure your head is going with you. Breathe in and breathe out. Go a little further each time. Breathe in and breathe out. Hold it there. Let's load that stretch by bringing the arm up, stretching both sides of the waist. Hold it there. Reach into that hand and come back up. Good. Take those arms back out to the side. We're going to rotate. Let's set those hips. So bend the knees, tuck the pelvis in underneath. So we're set through the hips. And now rotate through your spine and back to the center. Rotate through the spine and back to the center. And again, rotate and center. And rotate and center. And again, rotate and center. And one more, rotate and center. Good. Straighten the legs, bring the arms back down. Okay, through the feet. Let's just push through the feet, so pedal through those feet. Good. Don't push into the hips, so keep the hips straight, just pushing into your feet. Good. And again, push into the feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press both feet down. We're coming up onto both toes. So think of that posture. Draw that waist in. Come up, 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 up onto the toes. And then slowly push through your feet to come back down. And again, lift up onto the toes. Slowly up through the feet. And then slowly back down through your feet. And again, and lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And again, and lift. And lower. And one more time. And lift. And lower. Now let's take it a little bit quicker. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Keep going. Work into those calves. Back of the legs. 2 more. Lift and lower. 1 more. Lift and lower. Good. Shake out the legs a little bit. Good. A little bit of balance work. Stand on the one leg. Don't push those hips out. Rib cage down. Belly button in. And circle your ankle. So try and keep your leg as still as you can and just circle the ankle. Good. Then circle in the other direction. And circle. Good. Okay, then hold it still there and stretch and flex. Stretch, flex. Shin and calf. Stretch, flex, stretch. Flex, work on that balance. Stretch, flex, stretch, flex. 1 more, stretch, flex. Hold it there. Now circle the leg, really working on the balance. Circle the leg. Hold from your core muscles. Circle that leg. And 1 more time, circle the leg. Go in the opposite direction and circle. And circle. And again. And circle. 1 more time. And circle. Good. Bring that leg back in. Have a little shake of the legs. And the other leg. Balance. Don't push out that hip. Hold in on the center and circle your ankle. And circle. Good. And then circle the other way. And circle. Good. And stretch and flex. Stretch and flex. Stretch and flex. Stretch, flex. Stretch, flex. Stretch, flex. Stretch, flex. Good. And circle. I thought there was something biting my foot then. And circle. And again. And circle. And 1 more. And circle. And the other way. And circle. And circle. And circle. Hold that center. and circle. Good, and bring the leg back down and shake it out. Good, shake out the legs. Okay, again, find your center. So find that center. We're going to take those hips back and your arms forward, working into the hips and your shoulders. In fact, I'm going to face this way so you can see the alignment a little bit better. Okay, so you are going to push back with your hips and you're going to pull forward with your arms. Okay, till you're in about that position. Shoulders are set down your back, hips are right back. Now push for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Hold, hold, hold. And then come back up. One set. Okay, come back down. Push the hips back, arms forward. And press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back up. And you're going to do it one more time. Press the hips back and the arms forward and hold and push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come back up. Good, and come back around. So we should be nice and warm. It's very hot and sweaty here, even though it's sort of not blue skies, a bit cloudy, but it's still really hot. So we're going to come down to the floor. So come down to the floor. Hopefully you can still see me there. I think I'm all in. Okay, and do a little bit of the mat work. So let's start with straight legs. Arms out in front, and we're just going to do some curl back. So curl back, tuck your pelvis underneath and curl it back, curl back, curl back, curl back, curl back. Hold it there. Hold. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Make sure you're really pulling in through the abdominals and using your abdominals. Come up and reach it forwards. And come back up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tuck underneath. Roll it back. Roll back, roll back, roll back, roll back. Keep tucking under. Hold it there. And then come forwards. If you've got a band and you would like to use a band at this point, just put the band around your feet. Reach it forward. So we're not going all the way down to the floor. Tuck underneath, tuck underneath, tuck underneath. Good, hold. And then using those tummy muscles, come up, come up, come up, come up, and reach it forward. Now keep going on this exercise if that's where you're up to. If you can take it all the way down to the floor, we'll take it all the way down to the floor. But if you don't feel comfortable going up and coming back down, then just take it to exactly where we were taking it to, just to here. And then hold, and then come back up. If you want to take it to the floor, take the arms up, all the way down, all the way forward, then do it that way. Breathe in, and breathe out. Arms back, shoulders down, chest and rib cage are down. And reach it forwards. Good, we're going to do that 2 more times. Lower it down. Arms back, and bring it back up. Tummy muscles in, reach it forward. One more time. Breathe in, roll it down. Take the arms back and come back up. We'll put that wall there and reach it forwards. Good. Okay. So we're going to come down onto your back. Going this way a little bit more space with my arms. Okay. Can you see me there? I'm going to just bring this a little further forwards. And hope it holds down. There we go. Nope, that's not going to hold, is it? Hang on. Little adjustment with the camera. There you go. Technical stuff. Hopefully that is better now. Yes, so come down to the floor. All right, and we're here. Ankles, knees, hips, everything is in alignment down on the floor. So you want to really lengthen your head. Remember, you're not pressing the back into the floor or tilting the pelvis. We're keeping a nice neutral spine. We are just going to do leg extensions. I know you're having to look up at me to see what's happening, but I'll try and explain as much as I can. So keeping your hips still, rib cage down, belly button into the spine, lengthen that spine. just extend one leg low along the floor, just hovering a little off the floor, and then use those tummy muscles to bring that leg back to neutral. Then the same with the other leg. Sneak it out, holding onto your center, and then bring it back. Now with the breath, breathe hollow, extend, and keeping that hollow, draw that leg back. So make it all about the core. Extend the legs, don't drop your hip, hold on to your center, bring it back, holding on to those core muscles. And again, extend, and bring it back. Breathe, hollow, extend, lengthen. So we're going alternate legs, and bring it back. We have 2 more, and extend, and bring it back, and 1 more, extend, and bring it back. Okay, we're going to introduce the arms. So right leg, left arm, opposite arm and leg. Slide that leg out, extend the opposite arm. Checkpoint, rib cage, abdominals tight. Use your tummy to bring it back in. Opposite arm and leg. Extend and draw back, drawing in on those tummy muscles. And opposite arm and leg. Extend and draw back. Breathe in and breathe out to extend, and breathe in to come back, and breathe out to extend. Keep it going. Think about that body positioning. Rib cage down, chest is down. Breathe in and breathe out to extend. Breathe in to come in 1 more time, and breathe out to extend, and draw it back and relax. Good. From here, we're going to go into that 100. So breathe in, breathe out, hollow, and lift the head and shoulders. If you want to put a towel or a cushion behind your head to support your neck, then do that. Don't tilt your pelvis. 5 beats, breathe in. 5 beats, breathe out. Push deep into the abdominals. Breathe in 5 counts. Breathe out 5 counts. Now stay at this level if you want to. Breathe in 5 and breathe out 5. If you want to take it up a level, we're going to bring those legs to tabletop. Carry on. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. Again, breathe in 5. 5 beats breath in. Breathe out 5. Now if you want to take it further again, extend both legs. Last 2. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. 1 more time. Breathe in 5. Breathe out 5. And bring the legs back in. Neutral spine. Just release any tension in your neck. Good. How are we doing? Keep one knee into the chest. Again, just have a body check. Make sure when you bring the knee into the chest, you've not tilted the pelvis. Make that pelvis go back to neutral. Shoulders neutral. Take hold of one leg. Okay, and you're going to extend the other leg. Any issues with the back, just bring that leg up a little higher. Okay, no grabbing onto the leg. I'm going to lift my head, but if you're happy with the head down or on a cushion, keep your head on a cushion. So we're going to breathe in for 2, out for 2. 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 1 more. In for 2, and out for 2. Bring the knees in and take the head down, and again release the tension in the neck. Good. Bring your feet back down to the floor. Take the hands behind your head. Okay, and we're going to lift, so just going to lift into a curl, so take a breath in. On the breath out, belly button to spine, don't tilt the pelvis, and just lift into a curl. Pull the rib cage down. Now bring one leg up and bring the other leg up, so we're in tabletop. And we're going to do single toe taps. Single toe taps. Okay, so remember that moves from the thigh. You're keeping the right angle in your leg. So keep that right angle. Just going to move a little that way so you can see. The knees stay opposite the hip. We have a right angle in the leg. Lower and use your tummy muscles to come up and to come down. So use those abdominals. They're not pouching up. You're keeping those abdominals closed together. 2 more and lower and 1 more and lower. Good. Bring your head down. Bring the knees into the chest and just rest the spine. Good. Okay. So we're going back into that same position. Bring your legs back down. Bring your hands behind your head. Take a breath in. Breathe out again. Lift the head and shoulders. Set here. Take one leg up. Take the other leg up. And we're going to go for your double toe tap. If your toes don't reach all the way to the floor, don't worry. If you're only going halfway, just halfway. If you feel your back is lifting. But if you can go toes to the floor and squeeze up, then we'll do toes to the floor and squeeze up. We're only going to do 5. That's 2. Pull in on those tummy muscles. Set the head in the hands. 3 and draw up. We have 2 more and 4 and draw up. Remember, there's always a lesser way you can do this. Just do a very small movement. Don't take it all the way down to the floor. And 5 and release. And again, release that tension in the neck. Good. Bring the feet back down to the floor. Okay, we're going to go for a scissor. Yes, so if you want to just lift your hips up a little bit, again, get hold of a cushion. Put the cushion under the hips so your hips are slightly raised at an angle, still keeping your rib cage and your tummy muscles down, but you've got your hips up a little, which might help you to take hold of that leg a little easier for the scissor. Okay, so we're going to take hold of one leg and extend the other leg. We have 2, so the bottom leg, 1, 2, and change. And the work is in that change. 1, 2, hold that center to change. 1, 2, and change. Again, 1, 2. If you want to keep your head up, a little easier for you on the back, then keep the head up. Change. The change happens at about that center point, 45. So you're really having to engage those tummy muscles. 1, 2, and change. 1, 2, and change. 2 more. 1, 2, and change. 1 more. 1, 2, and change. Good. Bring the hands behind your head, and we're going to do 10 little quicker changes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And bring it back down. Good. And breathe. Okay, I'm going to give you levels on this next exercise. You'll notice we are doing the abdominal 5, just in case you've missed it. Okay, again, if you've got a band, use your band on this exercise. Put the band around your feet and use your band to help you out. Elbows down on the floor, holding the band. So we level it. We can go just a little. You can do it with bent knees, okay? Or you can take it as low as you feel you can take it. On a breath in, we're going to take the legs down. So to here, here, or here. And breathe out to come up. So stick to your level. Whichever is not lifting that back off the floor. You breathe in to lower, and you breathe out to lift. You breathe in to lower. You breathe out to lift. Breathe in to lower. Breathe out to lift. 2 more. Breathe in to lower. Breathe out to lift. And 1 more. Breathe in to lower. Breathe out to lift. Good. And bring it down. Bring your feet down. We're going to level this one as well. Your next exercise, exercise 5. Those of you who've done lots of classes with me, you'll recognize all these exercises. So, 2 ways of doing this next exercise is the crisscross. Think of your center line that crosses through the nose, through the center line. You're not going to cross the center line. You're going to bring your right elbow towards your left knee and then control that coming down. If you're doing this low version, you need to control the coming down as much as the coming up. So this is controlled. and pulling in. If you want the harder option, you take the legs off into the leg changes. But it's all controlled. Wherever we are passing through, the exercise is controlled and it doesn't cross your center line. We are going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more, and 1, and come back down. Bring yourselves up. So that was kind of a little slower version of the abdominal 5. You should remember all those exercises for the abdominal 5. Let's do a spinal round. Stretch your legs out. Take the arms out to the side and we have a spinal round. It initiates from your tummy, not from your spine. So breathe in, and on the breath out, draw your belly button into the spine as if you were hugging a huge tree. Once you're in that round, then you can start to take it down to the spinal round. Round back up to the hips and lengthen back through the spine. And from the abdominals, initiate belly button into the spine, rounding through the arms, down to the legs, back up through the spine, and back up to open. And again, initiate from the abdominals, round as if you were hugging the tree, roll down through the spine, back up on the hips, back to open the chest. And again, and initiate abdominals, round, lower, back up to the hips, and open one more time, and round, lower, back up to the hips, and open, and bring it down. Good. We're going to come over onto your side. So come onto your side. Okay, on your side, legs slightly in front. I want you to lift both sides of your waist. Okay, so this side is lifting up, not sinking down into that shoulder. So pull away from your shoulder. The legs, remember, are slightly in front. We're not in line. Lift your legs, bring them to the corner of the mat. Okay, hips stay stacked. All right, bring one arm up, lift that leg in line with your hip. We're going to take 2 forwards, 2 back. So we go 1, 2, squeeze your glutes, 1, 2, forward 1, 2, back 1, 2, forward 1, 2, back 1, 2, forward 1, 2, back 1, 2, forwards 1, 2, and back, 2, and again forwards, 2, and back, 2 last time, forwards, 2, and back, 2, and bring it back to the hip, and lower it down. Good. Okay, let's bring this hand behind your head. Turn this top leg out, so we've gone into an external rotation, and you're going to kick that leg 8 times. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, take that leg back to parallel again, so turn that leg back parallel, and little semicircles, over and over, like a hot potato, over and over and over and over and over. Keep the body still, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back in line, and we're going to do 5 big circles each direction. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and the other way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and bring it back down. Now lift your waist and stretch the arm into like a half mermaid stretch. Hold it there and stretch. Good. And come down. Good. Let's try that on the other side. So come over to the other side. On your elbow, from your shoulder to your elbow, remember, lift the legs and bring them slightly in front. Let's take this arm out, lift your underneath waist, lift it up, bring the leg in line with your hip. I'm going to take 2 forwards and 2 back, and 2 forwards and 2 back, and forwards for 2, and back for 2, forwards 2, back 2, and again forwards 2, and back 2 and forwards, 2 and back, 2 and again forwards, 2 and back, 2 last time, forwards, 2 and back, 2. Good, bring it back in line with your leg, take it down, turn out that top leg, bring your hand behind your head. Okay, 8 kicks, and 1, 2, squeeze it down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Turn that leg back in line, okay, and little semicircles. 1, 2, keep the hips still, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back to the leg, and 5 big circles in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 other way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and bring it back. Lift and stretch, so lift waist, reach into the arm and stretch. Good. Come around, back onto your back. So roll down back onto your back. Okay, this time we are going to take both legs. Keep moving around different directions. Take both legs up, okay? Again, if you want to put a cushion to lift your back slightly off the floor, making it a little easier on the hips, then you can do. We're doing the corkscrew circles. So with the corkscrew circles, you are going to bring your legs in towards you and out, and again, in towards you. Use your tummy muscles. If you find you're pressing your hands into the floor, take your hands away so you're using your core muscles to control the exercise and not your hands pushed into the floor. And circle, breathe, and circle, and again, and circle. Good, and circle. 2 more, and circle, and 1 more, and circle. Good. Bring the knees into the chest, and breathe. Release. Good. Let's just do a couple of bridges. So hands down, lengthen the hands away from the shoulders. Feet parallel, knees parallel, hips parallel. We're going to take that pelvic tilt first. Squeeze and lift the pelvic floors. Tilt and lift into a bridge. Keep those knees parallel, keep the rib cage down and the tummy muscles pulled in. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, roll through your spine, middle spine, lower spine, and release. Breathe in, and breathe out. Tilt the pelvis, peel the back off the floor, and lift the back. Take a breath in, breathe out, and roll through the spine, each vertebrae rolling down through the spine, and release back to the neutral. Breathe in, and breathe out, hollow and tilt. Peel off the floor to lift through the hips. Breathe in, and breathe out to roll back down through your spine, and release back to neutral. Again, breath in, and breathe out, hollow and tilt. Peel and lift, and roll back down to the floor, and release. And 1 more time, and hollow and tilt, peel and lift, staying parallel. Hold it there. Hold, just push a little higher. If you want to push onto the toes, push onto the toes, and then heels down, and roll down through each vertebrae, and release back to neutral. Good. And bring yourselves up. Now I'm going to do a roll here for those of you who like to roll. If you don't want to roll, then just do some rounding pelvic tilts and round. Okay? I want you to put your hands on the back of your legs. Lift the legs. Now push your legs into your hands so you stay rounded. Tilt the pelvis to go into that roll, and keep pressing your legs into your hands. Yes, press your legs into your hands to keep that round, and press and roll like a ball. Press into your legs with Yes, press your hands to your legs to your hands. 2 more. And roll. And 1 more. And good. And come down. We are going to finish off on your tummy. So come onto your tummy. Round onto your tummy. Okay, can we still see me here? You can just about see it, I think, now. All right, so you're coming up onto your elbows. Pull your shoulders down. Lift your tummy muscles off the floor. And you're going to bring the heel into the bottom. 1, 2, and then take it down. Heel to the bottom. 1, 2, and down. Good. And 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. Hold that center. 1, 2, and down. 1, 2, and down. 1 more. 1, 2, and down. Good. And come all the way down. Bring the hands to the middle of your back. I don't know if I'm disappearing there. Hopefully you can still see me. All right, so bring the heels into your bottom, both heels. Now, as you extend the leg, I want you to lift the head and shoulders off and then lower back down. Having my face licked. I'm going to move a little bit more this way because I'm not sure you can see properly. There we go. Okay, hands in the middle of the back. Bring the feet in. Extend the legs and lift through the center. And bring it back down, heels back in as you come down. And extend the legs, lift through the head and shoulders, and back down. If you want to use support, bring your hands in front. Do the same with support. Lift with support, and then as you come back down, bring the heels in, and extend, and back down. 2 more, and extend, and down, and 1 more, and extend, and down. We're going to finish with the swimmer, so the arms are out in front. You're going to keep the tummy muscles off the floor and lift opposite arm and leg, and lift, and lift, keeping hold of those tummy muscles, and lift, and lift, lift, last 2, lift, and last 1, and lift. Good. Bring the hands in, lift it up, push back into your hips, and let's take a breath. Breathe in and breathe out, and again breathe in and breathe out. 1 more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. So, hopefully that will have brought back a few memories for a few of you doing the Pilates class that we used to do in the studio. I hope you get some benefit from that. And Hugh, who asked me if there was any way that we could do this, well, Hugh, this is for you. And for any of my Thursday morning classes, or any of the classes who find this on YouTube, I'll send you the link. And nice to see you all, and goodbye from Spain. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all looking after yourselves and each other. And I will see you again soon. Bye for now.